Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're very much on the way now. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Bergvall has been included in the starting lineup. Does he have a key role to play here, Jim?
Well, he's the kind of guy that will sprint 50 yards to win the ball back, so that tells you about his desire, his attitude and his application. Even more impressively, he's capable of doing that for the full 90 minutes and beyond.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Can he get on the end of this? Bergvall. Elanga. And the shot! Off the post! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Elanga clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Duan just eases him off the ball. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Referee has just said play on. Can he get it through? That's a good ball out wide. Knocks it into space. Kubo, he's picked his way through. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Elanga scooting forward. He is through here. Cut it out. Ball's played through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He has found the way through. Kubo's cross. And here's Kubo.
Kubo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Maida. It's Doan. Plays the return pass. Played into space. Kubo really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to ship.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So your views on the first half?
Solid, very solid actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
Shapes to shoot! And he couldn't finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Tries to play it through. Looking for the run.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. Kubo has been caught there, it's a foul. Ito. Maida. Great vision.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Played out wide. Maida. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that is well cleared. And the pass is intercepted. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now, can they get him away? He might be in here! There's the shot! And a goal! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Sweden have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Spread it left.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That's a good foray he's making. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Isak, real chance! And it's in! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Can he spark a counter here? He's got away. Elanga. Good purpose. Chance, surely! Yes! And that is what they came to see. What they demanded to see. His first. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Number 18.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Number 6, Machino.
He's a sharp little ball here.
Time.
5 minutes to add. Maida goes looking wide. And now the breakaway. And it's Bergvall. Ambitious ball here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that is as far as it goes. Sweden can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. Your reflections then, Jim?
Sweden can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
Just a quick announcement, and an exciting one too. We're about to announce today's lottery